So this is very important. And the reason why it's so important is because everyone experiences this challenge, and it has such a considerable detriment on your adherence and the progress that you achieve. Okay, and consistency that you achieve, and therefore, the result, of course. Okay, lack of consistency leads to lack of results. So before I go any further, if you're watching me live right now, comment live down below. If you're watching me on the replay at some point in the future, whether that be like today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever that may be, comment replay down below. So whenever you experience a hiccup, whenever something doesn't quite go to plan, when an intention that you set doesn't quite happen, okay, and this could be anything. It could be going for a 10-minute walk. It could be adhering to dietary goals. It could be going to bed for half an hour later. Whatever goal you might have, if it doesn't quite go to plan, if you don't quite adhere to that intention that you set, the internal dialogue that occurs up here dictates what happens thereafter. Now, what I actually mean by that is, if you beat yourself up, if you give yourself a hard time, then you are going to continue to make poorer decisions. The spiral that occurs thereafter is going to continue. It might be for the rest of the day. It might be 2-3 days. It might be the rest of the week. It might be several months. But the longer that you beat yourself up and use negative internal dialogue, like, I've failed, what's wrong with me, look at you, you've done it again. As long as that continues, you are going to continue to externalize that in the outside world by continuing to make poor decisions. Because if you're beating yourself up, you are not going to make decisions which are positive for you, because that is going against everything that you are telling yourself up here. So giving yourself grace when these scenarios occur, forgiving yourself when these scenarios occur, is incredibly important. I really cannot stress that enough. Okay, learn from it what you can, because the truth is, when we experience challenges and hurdles, these are the things that actually make us better. You will not achieve your goal weight without without experiencing challenges and learning from them. Because anyone who isn't at their goal weight with their type 2 diabetes in remission isn't there yet, because you do not have the tools, you do not have the knowledge, or you're not the person that you need to be to get there yet. And those things are achieved through doing, tripping and falling, metaphorically speaking, and learning and becoming the person that you need to be, and gaining the tools and the knowledge, because we learn by doing. Okay, so normalize the fact that challenges and hurdles are going to occur, and that you're going to trip over that hurdle every now and then. But give yourself grace. The longer that you beat yourself up, the longer that you are going to continue to make poorer choices. And that yo-yo of gaining and losing the same 5 pounds over and over again is going to continue over and over again, until you learn to give yourself grace, learn from these situations, and forgive yourself a little bit more often. It's the internal dialogue, the stories that we tell ourselves, that really does negatively impact, the following day, the following rest of that day, the following day, the next day, the weeks, and the months from there on out. All right. Yeah, Connie, a comment that Connie just left below. There will always be a holiday, a birthday, a family or friend event. A true lifestyle change is key, along with preparing ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Cool, ladies. I hope you found this helpful. It's only a short one today, but this is something which this is something that we really do work with very closely with the ladies that we coach. Okay, and throughout the process of getting better at this, it takes practice. First of all, me telling you this isn't you never experiencing this ever again. Absolutely not. Me telling you this is making you aware of how important this is, so you can continue to work on this over time. You're gonna do incredibly well at times, and there's also going to be other times that you feel like you've taken 3 steps backwards, but that's okay. Keep practicing, this level of forgiveness with yourself, giving yourself grace. Like Connie just said, get up and try again. Learn from it what you can and move forwards. All right. Okay, ladies. I hope you have a fantastic day. It's Thursday on the day of this live, whatever day it is that you watch me. I hope you have a great day. If you found this helpful, comment helpful down below. All right. If you've got any questions or concerns about anything we just discussed, let me know down below too. All right. I'll speak to you soon.